Hello and welcome back to Civil Tree. I was looking at the achievements for this game and I realized that I'm halfway through from last video. So we're gonna finish that. We're gonna finish that today. I just got the achievement. It wasn't on camera for the board over here. So we just had to draw something over here. Let me see where we were yesterday. We need to activate the ghost trait and minimum 10 ghosts at the end of the sim. Ghost trait is over here, so we need to get some more points going. So for now, we're just gonna get into that. We still have all of that. We're not doing zombie anymore because we don't need that. And let's just get started. I do, however, wanna start ramping up and getting through the experiments, and then maybe we can go back and pick up all the points on the last experiments. But for now, I'm gonna keep it as it is. Some of our little dudes died over there, so maybe we need to do something about that. A lot of points coming in. So we got pair eating duration. We might need that. Let me see if I can get the ghost. I'm gonna get the ghost over there. Let's tweak simulation start. Okay. Next to the start button. Alright, so that's it. Starting entity count, movement speed, vision rate. Okay. So we can fiddle with we can fiddle with a lot. We have a lot of controls over here. I don't think that we're gonna need to do anything with that just now. I do need to activate the ghost trait. I forgot about that. But for now I think we're good. And still realize what the hell the ghost trait does actually. We got a proc over there for the wizard, so that's good. And start working our way through all of the upgrades. So we still need to get more points coming in because we did run out of points at the end. So ghost food point multiplier, and then we have the employee. So I'm gonna get that, and I'll get the entity later. Take you out, and that's I need the ghost in, and we need 10 at the end of the sim. I don't know how the ghosts are doing that, if they're multiplying with the fertile trait. I don't see any of them. I'm not too sure if it's these green ones or if that's the buff from the pair. We got 4 ghosts though. So yeah, they were at some point they were born. So maybe if we go here, let's see what does it say on the ghost. So generic trait obviously transforms eaten food into ghost food that can be eaten by non-ghost entities and gives more points. Right. So entity duration, and then probably when we get something speed bonus, it's fine. that's good for now. We do need to get 10 at the end. Not too sure if we have enough food for all of that. So far we have none by the looks of it. Or at least I can't see them. Oh, we got it. Alright. So what's the next task? Configured goes between 40 and 60%. Right, so clearly that's the configurement that we just got over there. So let's get that for now. And if we go to configuration, so that's not it. Apple pear, no. Where is the ghost? Ghost food multiplier. I don't see it. I don't know if it is if it is something that we can do from here. Between 40 and 60%. I'm assuming that's at the end of the sim, the population, and hopefully that's it. Because otherwise I'm not seeing it, and that's a problem. We might get stuck here for a while. Hopefully not. Oh, we got it to 15%. Yeah, so that's a population thing. That's fine. So clearly we're gonna need some time. We might need some of these upgrades, at least the pair ones. We can get the pair ones, and then probably we're better off. Hopefully. I don't think that it has anything to do with them dying. Hopefully that isn't the case. There's 3 dead. Yeah, that's definitely it then. Yep. So somehow we need to get them to die by the looks of it. So that's definitely not what we're looking for. I'm gonna get that trait just now, and then maybe we move down, but we need the multiplier over here afterwards. And if I bump up the entity count, maybe they will die faster because they won't have any food. Hopefully that's how we can manage that. Because right now there's still 0 dead, and the 6. We're getting there, slowly getting there, but right now we're at 15. We still have to bump that up. So if we get more entities, we would be able to get those numbers up, and get the multiplier next. Hopefully they can starve faster, but not too much. That wouldn't be a good thing to have. They're not dying. Okay, they are dying right now. We got 5. 15. Yeah, we're still at the same. So we're gonna bump up the entities. We got 25k, so maybe another run should get us to that. Or maybe in the options I can bump down the satiety and they can starve faster. I think I'm gonna fiddle with those. That's definitely the way to do it. Because right now we're getting to 14 dead. So if I put down those numbers for a little bit, I should be able to get it. So we got ghost food over there, get more points. It is at 22. I can either I'll bump it down to 7 food per second, and I'll bump these down to 18. Should be alright, I'm thinking. And then the entities, we can just leave it as it is. Just drop that down by 10. Maybe that's the way to do it. I don't think I've overdone it, but let's see. We're still not there yet. No ghosts just yet. The numbers are going up. 27, 35. Yes, should be. Yeah, that's 48 right now. Hopefully we don't have to fiddle around with this experiment. Nope. In 50k points during this sim. Right. We're doing about 20 right now. So definitely we're getting the pair. Yeah, definitely we need to finish that and that. So we can get a little bit more points. And we have to have the ghost. So I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that as it is. See how well we do with that. Because the whole thing is they will eat the food and then they will spit it out. Maybe if the other entities get the food, you'll get more points. Got 16k right now. Definitely need more upgrades on the ghost itself. So we're gonna save up to 60. Either one of those. Just to bump those numbers up just a little bit. Maybe if we get ghosts faster, we can get those numbers up. So if we bump up the food, let's go with duration, and then if we bump that down, because by the looks of it, it won't matter. And then we'll just leave it at that. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that, and then let me just go on here. Transforms eaten food into ghost food that can be eaten by non-ghost entities and give more points. It should work, I'm thinking. Let's hope it does. More ghosts. Hopefully I didn't go overboard. We're getting some points. Definitely. They have to be eaten again by some other guy, but we're getting there. Yeah, definitely it was the right idea. So we got 28. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. We don't have any points right now. Speed, let's get that duration down and that speed, and then we have 2 more upgrades there and 1 more there. We don't really need wizards right now. Hopefully the speed actually does something for them. I don't want to bring the satisfaction points down. Because we still need some of them alive. We're reaching around 30k. So we're getting there slowly, but we're getting there. More time is fine. We don't get any more. Don't get any more of those upgrades. I think with time we might get there. I don't wanna overdo it, but it seems I might have to do it. Because we're at 85 right now. Maybe I need to bump that down because we have 90 entities and about a bit over 54, little bit over half. We need more, 10k more. So what do we got in here? We're just gonna have the employee. I might bring it down a little bit more. It's either, yeah, the minimum is 10, so there it's gonna have to be there. Duration is fine. I don't think there is anything that I could move around. Let's try that. See if we can get ghosts earlier, and if that switches up something. The number is still going up of identities, so of entities I mean. And we have the ghosts, so we're getting there. We almost got it. Maybe if I get the upgrade where they give more points, we can get there. Multiplier, yeah, that's the multiplier then. And then after that, one of these, if that doesn't do it, one of those two should should get us there to 50k. I like the fact that it's the preparation is good, to have that, to prep the old experiment. So it's definitely something different. Yeah, we got there in the end. Now the next experiment is employee trait and 200k stimulation overtime duration. That's fine. So we can get that ghost out. And employee, what do you do now? Automatically harvests points and multiply their amount. Okay, I think that's good. So that we're gonna bump that up again since we don't need it. Hopefully I could just sit back and they will get all the points for me. I don't think that's gonna be the case, but one can hope. I think we're really far away from 200k now, obviously. We got a few dead now, which not really the best of things. Might need to go back and see what we can do on the upgrades that we left behind. So they won't go hungry. They take less time to eat the bears. That's all wizard upgrades, so that's not gonna go in. And we have watermelon over here, so we definitely want to have that. And restores 5s, size bonus for 5. Yeah, we should get that. And obviously the multiplier. Yeah, we should get that next. It's 10k or 100k. I mean, sorry. So that might be three goes, 3 experiments. Because they are dying by halfway through of the experiment, so we don't really need more entities. We actually just need more food. So that's 29. If you just press restart, yeah, we're just gonna go again until we get the required amount to get more food. And then we can bump up the employee multiplier and the appearance rate. That's a clean board over there. So let's see what we can do here. More entity overtime. No, we don't need any of that. Just now. We do need a watermelon. We need the 10k, 100k. I mean. So hopefully, either now or next experiment should get us there. Emphasis on the should. We should definitely be using the ghost right now that I'm thinking about it. If all of them are gonna die. So I think I still need one more experiment. Yeah, I definitely need one more. Apple lover. More apple points. Apple points won't get us too much. I might need to yeah, I'm just gonna see what what's the difference, because obviously we have apples, but it won't get us there. Hopefully by halfway through, if some of them die, we can get some more extra points. Because then again, the game is all about experiments, so we're experimenting. 28 now, it doesn't really make a difference. It doesn't really make a difference, so I'm just probably gonna put back the apple, because we did get a little bit less points. So watermelon points, eating duration, yeah, both of those, we need to get those. At least they're 50k. So we don't really need to worry too much. Hopefully we can see the value of the watermelon just now. I think we do. I think we're doing a little bit better. Just slightly. Some of them are dying though, which it's not great, obviously. But we broke 30k, so employee, apparently we got more employees. I'm gonna go with probably eating duration, just to, yeah, we definitely need that. Restores more hunger, and then probably there's another DNA strand for our little guys. Or there should be a watermelon lover on the next one, and maybe that I'll swap with the apple lover, because apples don't give that much points, so we can just get that rolling. Would be great, a multiplier for the watermelon, since we're investing on them. I think it's making a little bit of difference when it comes to points, obviously. So restores more hunger. Yeah, watermelon lava. It's only 20k, so I should definitely get that on the next one, and then swap it with the apple lover. Definitely we need to restore more hunger to our little guys, because we have 16 dead. That's a little bit too much. So we'll get that, and appearance rate, obviously. And now We're at 31k, so that's a little bit of a difference. Take that out. And watermelon lover. I think how the upgrades are set up. It's like you hit a little bit of a wall, but you get that one upgrade, and it just allows you to kind of fly through the experiment. And this one is it. This one is it. We just need to get more upgrades on the watermelons. We get about the same right now, but that's fine for now. Yeah, so we don't want them dying, so we're gonna keep that, and then just try to build this tree. Watermelon points, obviously, that's a good thing to have as well. I don't think we can fit on it with more of the settings when we start the experiment, so hopefully I'm not missing anything. I do recall seeing a tip box for the game. Maybe we're missing something, because we're doing about the same. There is, I think it was here somewhere. There isn't any tips anywhere. I'm gonna go with the restoring more hunger. There was one over here, I remember. If I recall, yeah, it doesn't look like it. I think we might be doing the best so far, considering. Because clearly so far we're not making any more points. But I think this is the case of just accumulating some points anyway. Because at the time they are all just dying. So more points. What's this capacity? That capacity is not something that we really need. We have the wizards here. The only thing that we could get that would help us is this, so we might get that next time. And that's probably what I'm gonna do if it stays at 30k on both points. And hopefully with the multipliers of the watermelon lover and the employee, we can make some good upgrades after that. Yeah, we got 30k, so slightly better right now. So we got that. That's done. We don't really need to come back here for now. Eventually we need to complete the skill tree. Now next one we'll come back and see what upgrades we have. Because at least when they eat the pear, they can just zoom out onto the next one because they get the movement speed upgrade. I think we're about the same when it comes to dead entities. Yeah, 32k so far. So far, nothing really changed that much. Yeah, get that. It can be full for longer. And then after this, we can think about the multipliers. If we get about 10 dead at the end of it. Which looks like it's about the... Ooh, 21. No. Something's definitely wrong there. We did make 33 still, so... Still fine-ish. Appearance or appearance for now. Because I'm thinking if we don't have the base points, surely we don't have the multipliers working as well as they could be. So maybe the watermelon points will be the next thing to get. Which is that one, it's 50k. Then obviously we need to get that. Sure, just get that for now, and then we get next one. We'll get the points over there, because as it stands, we're only a quarter way done to finishing this experiment. The employees, however, they're picking up most of it, along with the auto pickup over there, which is quite nice. There's one over there. So appearance, I think it's fine for now, and the multiplier, we just need the points, which is 50k, which I think I'm just gonna bump it up. That's the thing, I'm gonna bump it up straight away from now on. See how much we get from the watermelons. Because right now we don't have a really big base to start over. Yeah, so we get it's 100k for the next one. Let's see how much points we do now on the next one, because it might change just a little bit. We don't have a lot of food though, which obviously it's not great. But there's not much we can do right now about that. Got 34, which is just slightly better. keep getting those points right now. See if we can get to 100k to get that upgrade. Next one. Our entities are about 2/3 in, they will die, which obviously it's not the best thing. So right now we need more one upgrade in there. Over time, not great. The employee situation in here, I think I'm gonna oops, that wasn't it, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna try to pick what's available. Cause I don't think now I'm thinking about it. There's a low appearance rate for the employees, which they would pick up most of the points, and then in turn give us more points, the multiplier. Not the best one, 31. I'm gonna go with that, so they get full for longer. Yeah, by the looks of it, we have too many mouths to feed and not enough food to go around, which not that great. Yep, we're done with that one. So right now we can't do anything about the about them being full. That's as much as we can do it. And then now we're just bumping up the multipliers and the base of the watermelon. Thirty-seven. It's slightly better than what we were doing at the time, at the last one. Appearance, yeah, the last one, next is the last one, and then more points after that. We're just doing just slightly better, which not great. So maybe we can get the points up to there. That's 100k, 180, 50 and 40. Yeah, we do need to bump those numbers up. 39 points, 39k points. One more should get us the upgrade on the base stats of the watermelon. Pretty sure we got it just now. Yeah, just over it. We get 150k. Let's see how much we get per. Hopefully we do a slightly bit more points at the end of the sim. We did 35. I think, now that I'm thinking about it, we could move something around over here. Apple points. We don't have an option. We don't have an option to just remove the apples and keep the pears and the watermelons, which would have been great. All max, definitely. I wish there was a way to remove that, but no, doesn't look like it. Yeah, there's not really an option for it, unfortunately, and there is no really pair lovers. 150, yeah. Because that would be a good upgrade to be able to reduce the apples instead of having like the apples show up and not having the multiplier on them. We're slightly better. 37 almost. So that's appearance, eating duration. Entities, I don't think it's gonna be too much of a difference. The duration, however, might do something. They are dying by the end of it, but I think if they are dying by the end of it, it's not too bad. We definitely need to bump up these numbers. Sure. I do have a wild idea over here that I might try it, which is get the back the wizard, actually. So I'm gonna try something here. I'm just gonna upgrade the wizard, and eventually I'll just put it instead of the employee, and then see if that changes anything. Because the wizard gets us food, so hopefully if we get the wizard, we'll solve our food problem. So we get food amounts, spell cooldown. Not gonna get the zombie one. 30, 20, 30. Next one, I'm gonna try it for now. Just put in the wizards, see how much we get from it. If that really makes a big difference or not. We did get the wizard to put the spell down. Slightly better. Maybe we got lucky, but it was slightly better, not as bad. Food amounts, cooldown. We're gonna get them all eventually. So we're not doing too bad. We're getting a lot of points over there from the wizards. Unfortunately, they got stunned, which is not great. However, we need to get the we need to have that employee that I've just noticed. We need to have the employee trait in, which might be a problem. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna focus on the employee, which might be the way to go. Just slightly worse, but that's to be expected. The wizard had a good few upgrades on him. So what do we need here? We need so 180. So let's get to 80 and bump that up. So we got the 80 over there. I wonder if the I'm just gonna do again an experiment and see how much points we actually get if we just don't touch it and let the employees just get the points for themselves. It's actually not that bad. It is definitely more than what I was doing. I'm gonna get the I'm gonna leave them to it. Then maybe I'll get the multiplier next. We're definitely doing better. I could have gotten a little bit more there, but that's fine. So 100 and 120. So how much we have? 80. So more time. I don't think I'm gonna keep bumping up those numbers over there. Then now at the overtime we swoop in and get a little bit of points that weren't picked up. 42k. So more appearance, and now we should get the 100k. 2 or 3 experiments should do the trick. I definitely need to start leaning on the genes for each individual, because that's most likely the way to do it. Just leaning on the strengths of them. $40k. 2 more. Another 40k. So one more and then we got it. We got the multiplier. me start just getting the points over here. Slightly worse, but we do get the multiplier right now. And then we have one more multiplier and one more appearance. Yeah, we're doing slightly better with the multiplier now. Didn't get those points, that's a shame. I didn't see the next multiplier upgrade, but I'm gonna guess 150k. One more, and then we check back on the on how much we will have to go. Hopefully not that much. So that's 200k and 200k, which is probably one more. We're still a little bit out of the 200k required, which not that great, if I do say so myself. We should get it right now. Yeah, so that's done. Then appearance rate, then we'll probably go here. I'm gonna leave that for now, and because it's been an hour, just a little over an hour, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.